Good evening. This is your Music Vision voice. Welcome to another exciting Music Vision show for the eyes and ears of New England. Tonight's special guest is the Boston-based band The Lines, and we'll be bringing you videos by Rubber Rodeo and Friday. So to start us up, here's your Music Vision host, Matt Siegel.
Well, all right. Welcome to Music Vision, featuring the best rock and roll from New England, all over New England. In fact, a lot of people around the United States think that New England is the hotbed for rock music in the whole country. Who knows, maybe even the world, and that's what Music Vision is all about. We're going to bring to you the greatest rock bands from the New England area, the bands that have been playing in the clubs and the concert halls, and we're going to put them right in your living room thanks to the miracle of television. Tonight, we have a video of Rubber Rodeo that you're going to love. We have a video of a band called Friday, and right here in our Music Vision studio tonight, a super band. I love them. They're called Lines, and here's a great song, Stand By. Let's go. Stand By, Lines. One of the cameramen heard Stand By. I thought we were off the air for a second. Stand By, Lines. We'll be back with a lot more lines in just a couple of seconds. Remember, Music Vision, the eyes and ears of New England. We'll be back with Rubber Rodeo, a video from Friday, and a lot more lines right after this. Stay with us. And we are back with Eric Hafner, lead guitar player, lead singer of Lines. And Eric, I got to tell you, you guys sound great. You look super. I'm not kidding. I love your hair, man.
Oh, well, thank you. My mother doesn't like it much, but the idea came from a gig we did a while ago where the only people let in were blondes, true or false, and so after that kind of stuck.
You kind of loved it.
Look at this.
Look at this, folks. The guy had an extra half a bottle of peroxide. He spread it around. You know, a lot of people...
It's catching.
There was an article, I think it was in the Boston Phoenix some time ago, about all the local bands. There must have been listed in New England 700 or 800 bands.
Oh, and in just the Boston area alone, there's at least 400 probably.
It's just amazing, and you guys are probably one of the most successful, and I think those kind of promotions, like Blonde's Night, really help.
It certainly doesn't hurt, and we do a lot of other things like that too, where we give away buttons and t-shirts and hats and anything else for free. People eat them up.
Use bottles of peroxide, and I know you've got to be the only band in the New England area that had their own billboard in Kenmore Square.
This is probably true. We had 2 up too at different times over the years. It's really helped a lot.
And you probably saw me up there one night. It was late at night. I was sneaking up there with my friends trying to draw a mustache on you, and I almost killed myself. But the gig of the century for you guys has got to be coming up in Quebec. I'm told, believe it or not, folks, Lines are going to perform for the Pope.
This is true. I don't know too many details on it. My manager takes care of most of those things. But
the manager, Paul the manager, can we bring him out, Paul the manager, who, as you can see, is the only man in the band who's been eating. he eats all the profits. Paul, is it true they're playing for the Pope?
They are. In Quebec City, it's the 350th anniversary of the city of Quebec in Canada, and the Pope is coming to bless the city. Hasn't been blessed in 350 years, and the Lines are performing a special concert for the Pope. He might join in. He plays guitar.
Oh, I love it. That's fantastic. Lines and the Pope in Quebec City. Try to make it up there. Okay, no dozing in front of the TV. Here are Lines and Wake Up.
curtain fall, or see the light side scream. Dreaming up a storm in the late afternoon is what I like to do. When there's no one around and it's quiet inside, just like a warm cocoon. Oh, come on now, let's do it again. I want you to know what it's like to be waking up to the rain. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Many times I have asked myself, what do I do in there? When there's no one around and it's quiet inside, it'll give you a scare. Oh, come on now, we're about to begin. Morning is coming and the clouds will be parting. I'm just waking up to the rain. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up. Wake up.
Wow, better than a whole pot of coffee. Wake up, Lines. I love it. Lines will be back in just a few minutes, but right now we're going to go to a video of Rubber Rodeo. You're going to love it, from Providence. Rubber Rodeo and how the West was won.
I remember when I fell in love with the man in the rodeo. I remember when I fell in love with the man in the western. Shiny black boots, wide brim Stetsons, and a fancy white outfit to match. They had the fastest draw is your face is not what comes to mind. Yes, I wonder how the West was won by men the likes of you. And I wonder how the West was ever won. And I wonder where the West would be without the wives, the women, and the lovers like me. And I wonder how the West was ever won. Take my advice and listen to my story. Take my advice and you'll never be sorry. Take my advice and listen to me, boy. Take my advice and stay away from cowboys. 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 It's a lonely life when you're the wife of the road man. It's a lonely life when you're the wife of the cowboy. Yes, I wonder where the West would be without the wives, the women, and the lovers like me. And I wonder how the West was ever won. Yes, I wonder how the West was won by men the likes of you. And I wonder how the West was ever won. The West was won, the West was won. Yes, I wonder how the West was won. Yes, I wonder how the West was ever won. How the West was won. Yes, I wonder how the West was ever.
Up there was Rubber Rodeo down from Providence Way. That's how I wash my boots too, right in the Maytag. I love it. Rubber Rodeo, thanks a lot. We'll be back with a video from Friday in just a couple seconds. Also, the Boston Club Review coming up next on Music Vision. And now, Music Vision presents the Boston Area Club Review. Hear about what's happening this weekend from the Music Vision voice.
Well, the weekend is almost upon us, and to help you get ready now, Music Vision brings you this week's review of the Boston area club scene. At BUNRATTY'S Friday night, it's the Fools, and then on Saturday, check out the Sex Execs. The Channel on Necco Street in South Boston is featuring a double bill Friday night of the Minutemen and Husker Du, and then Saturday night, it's Berlin Airlift. The Paradise, Commonwealth Avenue in Brighton Friday night has the Fans, and Saturday, Block Yard. Jonathan Swift's Harvard Square in Cambridge Friday night has the Neats, and then Saturday, Industry. At Storyville Friday night, it's Rubber Rodeo, then they wrap up the weekend Saturday with the Buddy System. At Jumbo's in Somerville this weekend, it's the Reflectors and New Mountain. Jumping Jack Flash is featuring Boston's own Stompers this Friday night at 9:30, and then the Peter Dayton Band for Saturday. And finally, at the RATHSKELLER Friday night, Gary Shane and the Detour and Pastiche. That's the Boston area club scene for this weekend. Hope to see you there.
You've seen MTV, you know, Martha Quinn. Anyway, here is a winner from one of MTV's Basement Tapes contests with one of their super videos from Boston Friday.
The moment that I left you, I knew that I'd be late. Half the world's on fire, I thought that you would wait. Driving in my MG, when I got there I had found nothing but the rumble of the subway underground.
Getting all the lessons and things I have been told. Low to high adventure to hell with Google Code.
Dark turned into daylight, weeks turned into two. What's the explanation? What happened to you? I wanna know.
I wanna know where I've been.
I wanna know.
I wanna know where I've been.
I wanna know. got there I had found nothing but the rumble of the subway underground. Dots turn into daylight, weeks turn into two. What's the explanation? What happened to me and you? You don't wanna know where I've been. You don't wanna know where I've been. You don't wanna know where I've been. You might think it's a sin. You don't wanna know where I've been. You don't wanna know where I've been. You don't wanna know where I've been. You might think it's a sin. You might think it's a sin. You might think it's a sin. You might think it's a sin.
Back now in the Music Vision studio with Lines and their big hit, Ran Away.
I sat and stared at this world I'd never seen, on a planet I'd never been. Was this really empty for me? I felt the wind as it rushed around my head in its never-ending ride through a land that had not died. I laughed and cried. It's all too much for me to be left here so alone on this world I've never seen. I switched my gaze to the forest of my own, and its life on so unknown. Could I stand it here alone? Where was I when you ran away? When you ran away? When you ran away? Where was I
That's Music Vision for tonight. Thanks to Rubber Rodeo and Friday for their great videos, and a special thanks to Lines, who played here in our Music Vision studio. In fact, here's a new album. Stand by. Go out and get it. We are the eyes and ears of New England, Music Vision, and we'll see you next week with some more great music from New England. I'm Matt Siegel. Good night.
You've been watching Music Vision, the show for the eyes and ears of New England. Tonight's guests have been The Lines, Rubber Rodeo, and Friday. Music Vision is produced and copyrighted by Vastar Video Productions. All rights are reserved. For your Music Vision host, Matt Siegel, thanks for watching. Tune in next week for more exciting local New England music. I'm your Music Vision voice. Talk to you again next week.